resistance in Zimbabwe, or is not only facing resistance in Zimbabwe, but also facing resistance on the global stage as one of the presidents in Southern Africa, that is Duma Boko, who was elected recently, has also distanced himself against the presidents who want to lead the country for more than 10 years. Not actually mincing his words, saying such presidents are actually nothing but failures. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hloniphani Global News. If you're watching us for the first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, President Duma Boko of Botswana, when he was officiating at one of the activities, political activities in Botswana, doing ground breaking, he made it quite clear that any president in Southern Africa who wishes to lead the country for more than 10 years, that president can be equated to a failure. He said that would be a sign of failure. Who is that president who wants to lead a country for more than 10 years? In Southern Africa, it is actually, it's obvious, it is Mnangagwa. We have got that serious problem in Zimbabwe of a president who is desperate to lead the country for more than 2 term limits, which are constitutionally prescribed. And he said, I mean, such president is a depiction of a failed president. I think he is telling the truth. Now, if you look at Mnangagwa, he wants to continue leading Zimbabwe. What has he achieved within these 2 terms? The first term, he achieved absolutely nothing, and then he campaigned with Vision 2030. Now, what is he doing towards Vision 2030? He is absolutely doing nothing but campaigning for more years to continue leading Zimbabwe. And he has spent almost the first years of his second term campaigning, spending a lot of money, funding a campaign to change the constitution instead of implementing the promises that he made during his election campaign. We have seen him funding, focusing on ZANU-PF internal fights, which is to exist as a president up to 2030, something that is not supported by the people of Zimbabwe, not only by the people of Zimbabwe, but by individuals within ZANU-PF, and not only individuals within ZANU-PF, but by also the military in Zimbabwe, especially the progressive forces that is aligned with Blessed Geza. They are not in support of Emmerson Mnangagwa's 2030 mantra. So we have got at least one president in Southern Africa who has voiced actually his voice against the 2030 mantra of Emmerson Mnangagwa, that such a president who pursues such ambitions, such as Emmerson Mnangagwa, is an indication of a failed president. And I think there is no second guessing to the fact that Mnangagwa has failed. He is actually a typical example of a failed president. Ever since 2017, Zimbabwe have not realized or tested any development. What was happening during Robert Gabriel Mugabe's time, it is still happening, and it is happening at an alarming rate. We still have got unemployment rate in Zimbabwe skyrocketing. We still have got no currency. The currency that is tried to introduce, it is on the drainage. It is no longer working. It is no longer circulating. It's a project that failed from the very onset. Of course, they tried to deceive the people of Zimbabwe when they were bringing it, that it would be backed by gold, knowing very, very well that that was not the truth. And lies always, I mean, if you lie, you are always exposed at the end of the day. So the fact that President Duma Boko does not support Emerson Mnangagwa's 2030 mantra, that on its own, I can attest to you that it shows the perceptions of the region as a whole. I don't think also the Zambian president, that is Hakainde Hichilema, does support what Emerson Mnangagwa intends to do in Zimbabwe. Maybe he can be supported by ANC in South Africa, but quite a number of countries may not be in support of what is happening in Zimbabwe at the moment. So it's quite a good thing to hear presidents like Duma Boko speaking out, raising their voices against dictatorship that is taking place in Zimbabwe. So the move to remove Emerson Mnangagwa is still in motion, and thank God there are some elements within the region who are not in support of the ambitions of Emerson Mnangagwa. I wonder why would someone ask me my whereabouts. I think it's of no significance. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. You can support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can also financially support us by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Please do remember to follow Hloniphani Global News on Facebook. We want that page as soon as possible also to be undertaking live broadcast. Thank you very much for your unwavering support.